Yeah, there we
Ready?
go.
What's up? My name is Cypher Sounds. What's up? My name is Cypher Sounds. This is Cypher Sounds, and you're watching Hip Hop Treasures. Hip Hop Treasures. Why can't I say it? Treasures. Hip Hop Treasures. What's up? My name is Cypher Sounds. Back, baby. Hip hop DJ, radio personality, comedian. Even hotter, I'm the host of Hip Hop Treasures Bonus Gems, where I'll take you, the fans, behind the scenes, right there, beep, to find out what challenges we face as we travel the country
This was the original instrument.
in search of hip hop's most iconic relics. To bring them home to the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. I'm Cypher Sounds, and I'm a field collector for the Universal Hip Hop Museum. I'm here with my guy, Pete Nice, co-curator of the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. Stay right there, because I'm about to get into some bonus gems from behind the scenes. You see, this whole episode is crazy, because when you think about it, it's like CeeLo Green, Flavor Flav, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, Melly Mel. It's like all over the place. But then when you watch it, you see that.
What's the one word that could describe all of them? Flamboyant. Like,
Flamboyant.
Right. It's,
So, yeah,
it's
so
the
you watch-
thread that ties them all together.
What if we take it back to Flavor Flav?
Could take it to play.
All right, so
Now check this out.
wow.
I have a bunch of clocks, man. I don't know how many I have. Clocks from all over the world, all different sizes in the whole nine. Now, I know how to go plain. I started off with these.
Everybody remembers the clock, but you went on tour with him, right? Like, what would he wear?
Flav would
at
knock
shows?
on our door in the morning, take us out to feed pigeons, and then go out to these stores and buy all sorts of crazy gear, the top hats, platform shoes. He'd take us to a magic store
Yeah.
and get fake blood and fall down like he just busted his teeth. And the grills, like he had the grills before
Yes.
a lot of people had them as well.
They weren't even called grills.
Right, exactly.
What do we
They were
used to call
fronts, fronts.
Yeah,
the gold
fronts.
fronts. And Flavor brought that to Public Enemy, like
Right.
that other side, that playful side.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Oh my God, thank you so much for doing
see
this,
you,
man.
man.
I hate borders when it comes to hip hop. Yes, hip hop is based on competition. We know that. It started in jams in the park where one group was going against another group. So we're always gonna have that element of competition. This is where it started, but that's not where it goes to die. Like hip hop spread across the world.
Right.
So, you know, you go West Coast, you go Midwest, and you go South. Like the South had some of the most
The
phenomenal
competition,
artists.
South took over.
At this moment.
Right.
When I used to walk out of my house in the Bronx, hip hop was just there. Coming out of apartment windows, coming out of car stereos. For those guys in Atlanta to get the records that were popping in New York, what did they do to get those records?
Right.
They had to really hunt for them.
Right.
So I think it gave them more of an appreciation of what we were doing, and then it created their whole scene.
CeeLo is 100% hip hop. Whether he's rapping, singing, producing, being a personality on television, you know, that dude can do everything.
This is the one I had to go to, because I'm a huge Goody Mob fan, the whole Dungeon family, and, you know, CeeLo's always been an incredible artist, right?
Was this the first time that you met CeeLo?
No. I met CeeLo many times.
And he knew who you were.
Yes!
Let me take you around the city, Paul. Come on, man. My professional career began in 1994 alongside my brothers Cujo, Timo, and Big Gip, collectively known as the Goody Mob.
You know, it was a group, but his verses always stood out.
Right.
And they were always like a little left field. And then as his career grew, you watched him blossom into this, like, I don't even know how to call it, like iconic.
He was unique.
Yeah,
like, no one like him.
So artistic.
We're on Northside Drive.
Northside Drive.
The Migos studio is right here, QC, Quality Control.
Yep.
And back up Northside this way is Outkast, Stankonia, and everything else.
Goody Mob, Outkast, that mid-90s all the way up into Little John era, up into the trap era, then what they doing now, like, they make a lot of good music in Atlanta.
What I got for you now, this is like from outer space,
Yeah.
bro. You want to see it?
I'm ready, please. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. And this is from the Grammys.
Yeah, I crashed the Grammys wearing this outfit. Bum Rush the show.
Me and my good friends over at the Universal Hip Hop Museum would love to maybe borrow this so we could display it for the world to see. You gotta move on to the next character. Let us hold this as a classic moment in hip hop history.
You know what? You make a good point.
I try.
Consider it a gift.
Woo! We're walking with it, baby. See? That's how you do it.
Right, but I want to see you bring that, wearing that. You have to put that on and walk it into the museum. We're gonna walk you into a display case, and we're gonna put you there for a week.
Man. That's my gold medal right
Right.
there. I salesmaned him to giving us that suit.
You worked it.
Well, I love Atlanta, and I love Goody Mob, man. CeeLo is amazing. Coming up on Hip Hop Treasures Bonus Gems.
The original GOAT in the house.
Pete and Paradise go to the source with Melly Mel and Scorpio.
Incredible.
It's in the original box.
There's a lot of rappers who are incredible and then just dress like normal hip hop style. Like everybody in this episode has like this wild style.
These guys used to wear like animals, like foxes around
know.
there. They're like the craziest gear.
The
and like,
showmanship of all of them is crazy.
right.
And the
Look at-
stuff they would wear to like pop out
Right.
is incredible.
Even them today, like you watch the stuff that Melly Mel wears today. Like,
know.
He's always making a fashion statement.
Hip hop was being born during the era of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Oh my God, it's Melly Mel and Scorpio.
We're here to dig through your archives and find those special items.
Oh, believe it or not, is the first two pieces of jewelry that I ever brought in 1978.
That's hot.
Before that, no hip-hop artist ever wore something with diamonds.
You get to go on great adventures also. And this is a personal one for you. Like, you're friends with these people. How is it going there and actually, like, talking about the artifacts, seeing the artifacts, getting the artifacts?
Well, when you talk about Melly Mel and Scorpio, like I was a kid playing at the park when they were playing Freedom out on the DJ set, like
Yeah.
at the jam. Like, this is just brings back my childhood
Right.
and everything that influenced me to become an MC and just have anything to do with hip hop. Like, these are the creators, literally.
Yeah.
And I know them throughout the years, perform with them, everything. So it's on that level too. But still, you kind of like have to pinch yourself, like, yo, I'm representing the museum, but then I'm going to see what these guys actually saved and what's going to represent them for when we're all gone. You know,
Right.
like that's what it's all about. Like
Yeah.
recognizing the history.
Got one of the
I
turntables.
see techniques.
Yeah, I got one of the techniques from the Fever.
It's in the original box.
Yeah,
Wow.
it says Fever on it, right? It's kind of heavy.
Incredible. Incredible. This was the original instrument that changed the world. This right here is the reason why I can still travel the world.
Like, when you think of Grandmaster Flash, Furious Five, Melly Mel, all those guys, how do you think they feel that you're asking for stuff from them to go into the museum?
I think that they recognize their place in history, and I think that they're very appreciative that there are people who want to represent that to
Yeah.
the world.
Is this something that we're gonna get for the museum?
I'm gonna have to give you a turntable and a mixer so we can educate all the people that want to know about the origins of hip hop.
Like Scorpio said, like I would love to have that on display for the whole world, for all of our fans, and even for the the future, the youth who can learn like what it was like when people could really rhyme like the Furious Five. And that goes to the origins of hip hop.
Man, congrats, that's a good one. You got a good one.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Woo!
That's right.
Thanks for watching Hip Hop Treasures Bonus Gems. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.